We're cutting these damaged trees on top of these houses.
They are sounds synonymous with life after a disaster. When you see what a tornado with 165-mile-per-hour winds did March 31st to North Little Rock, Arkansas, you realize those sounds may not go silent here anytime soon.
A friend of mine had just called me on the phone and said, hey, look, there's a tornado coming your way.
Keith Howard considers himself blessed.
And then so I ran downstairs and looked out my garage, and when I looked out there was some trees and debris hovering around in the middle of the tornado, just kind of floating. So when I saw that, I said, oh Lord. So I ran back behind my laundry room door and held the door and got down on my knees and just prayed to the Lord, and he delivered.
He told us he hasn't had electricity in almost a week. His car was totaled, but he survived.
Well, no, that was a gazebo. It's gone. If you got cans, I'll take it. Thank you so much.
Roy Henderson is a builder.
Completely, the new fence is pretty much gone.
He says his coworkers have been quick to help repair damage caused by the storm.
They came out the day after, and we cut all these trees up and got them out to where you can be visible and see the windows.
It is one story from a community where cleanup is now a job that stretches beyond property lines to each corner of town.
You got to do what you can do to help people out.
We've got FEMA here. We have CADC to help with housing here.
Debbie Ross is helping lead the effort.
I've seen everything, tears from their eyes to basically shock at some of it. You know, people come in and they're shaking. They're so upset. It's traumatic when your whole life has just been turned upside down.
You're loaded up.
If you've driven the areas, you know, it's like bombs exploded, and there's no description unless you have to actually be there.
Because of the damage, Henderson is worried he'll have to sell his house. Howard says he'll be grateful to return home.
That's one thing about Arkansas. We all really came together, this neighborhood, so it's just a blessing.
Attitude that is proof that even when a storm knocks down so much, the ability to find the good around you can stand tall. Chris Stewart, Scripps News.